listening to The Revenue Engine with Michael Pacheco, a veteran CMO who has driven over $10 billion in revenue in the past decade with strategic marketing and customer-centric leadership. Join your host as he transforms marketing departments from cost centers into profit centers. Prepare to shift your marketing into high gear and drive unprecedented growth.
Are you looking for out-of-the-box strategies to scale your business? Let's explore some unconventional growth tactics that can give you a competitive edge. Guys, this is going to be a fun one because it's a little unconventional. Hi, I'm Michael Pacheco, fractional CMO for health and health-adjacent technology companies. And today I want to talk about growth tactics that go beyond the usual playbook, the stuff that you read in blog posts and the stuff that you see posted on LinkedIn every day. This is a little bit different. We're going to explore some unconventional strategies that can help you accelerate your business expansion in ways that you may not have considered before. It's crucial to not only rely on traditional growth methods, but also explore innovative approaches that align with the fast-changing market dynamics. Let's dive into some tactics that you can use to set your business apart and drive sustainable growth. Here's 5 unconventional growth tactics. Number 1, micro market focus. Instead of broad market penetration, instead of broadening your horizons, focus on micro markets. Smaller, super niche segments are often overlooked by larger competitors where it can be difficult to break into those bigger, larger markets. By really deeply understanding and serving the hell out of these micro markets, you can establish a very strong presence and capture loyal customers who are underserved by the bigger players. And don't think that you can't expand after the fact. So once you've established yourself in a micro market, in a micro niche, expand from there. But if you start smaller, you can really gain a super solid foothold and then baby step your way up into broader market penetration to play with the big boys. Number 2, strategic content partnerships. Collaborate with content creators and influencers who align with your brand values and co-create content with them. It's not really about traditional influencer marketing. It's more about building long-term relationships with influencers and content partners. It doesn't even necessarily have to be influencers, but it could be a content partner, for example, could be someone who maybe they're not a competitor, but they serve the same target audience that you serve. Both of you co-creating content, you're going to get your ideal target audience is going to get some piece of content from 2 different perspectives, both of which is valuable to them. That's the play there. Strategic content partnerships. Number 3, experiential marketing. Create memorable, immersive experiences that engage customers directly with your brand, whether that's virtual events, pop-up shops, interactive online experiences, even apps. You could make a cool app that is nothing more than marketing for your product or service or your brand. Experiential marketing can create a strong emotional connection and drive word of mouth growth. It can be huge if it's done really well. You need a strong creative team for this kind of thing. Or outsource the creative work to an agency. And number 4, innovation hubs and incubators. Start with innovation hubs or establish an incubator within your company to foster these new ideas and startups that align with your business goals. This not only drives innovation within your company, it also positions your brand as a leader in supporting new ventures, attracting like-minded partners and customers, and that sort of thing. I think a great example of this is Google's, I forget what it's called, free time, creative time, something like that. It used to be that 20% of Google's employees' time could be spent working on whatever it is they want to work on. It doesn't have to be related to their current focus project. And Google came up with tons of stuff this way. Gmail itself was created in the free time of Google employees. This creative time or free time, I forget what it was called. And there's a bunch of other Google's products, right, that were created during this playtime, essentially, where they get 20% of their 40-hour work week to just do whatever it is they want to do. Super cool stuff. Number 5, gamification. of customer engagement. Incorporate gamification into your customer journey. Create challenges, create rewards, create interactive elements that encourage ongoing engagement. Gamification can make your brand experience way more fun, way more engaging. It can drive both customer retention and new customer acquisition. A really cool example of this that I recall from, I want to say it was 1999. There was a band from the 80s, you might remember them, Information Society. They did the song Pure Energy with the Spock voice. In 99, they came out with an album called Don't Be Afraid. And there was a track at the very end which sounded like static. It sounds like when you used to connect to America Online back in the day with a dial-up modem. So what it was basically like a treasure hunt. If you actually played that audio into your computer with your computer set, this was 1999, remember, with your computer modem set to receive, it would give you a text file that would say, hey, congratulations, you found the treasure map. Here's where the next clue is. And it took you on this adventure on the 1999 version of the internet to follow all these things. And what it would do is you would be able to download 30 seconds of the song at a time. And then at the end, you could put it all together and get that final song from the album. Super cool stuff, super gamified, super fun. It was built very much for the audience of the band because the type of people that listened to Information Society were people like me who were computer nerds. Let's look at some examples of companies that have successfully implemented these kind of unconventional and fun growth tactics. One's going to be Patagonia. Patagonia has mastered the art of micro-market focus and deeply understanding and serving the hell out of environmentally conscious consumers. Their commitment to this sustainability resonates really strongly with their niche market. It drives loyalty, it drives growth. Patagonia is a world-famous brand. Red Bull, their strategic content partnerships, especially in extreme sports, skydiving, squirrel suit, jumping on motorcycles and bicycles and skateboards and all the extreme sports stuff, adrenaline pumping, high energy experiences. That stuff has Red Bull all over it. Red Bull has crushed it there. It's a fun brand. It just is. The third one is going to be Nike. Nike has effectively used experiential marketing through events like the Nike Plus Run Club and pop-up experiences that engage customers in unique ways. These initiatives, they create strong emotional connections with the brand. Again, kind of fosters loyalty and community.
Are you dreaming of digital domination? Wake up to Boxer, your dream team for web services, marketing logistics, SEO, and content. We don't just help you play the online game, we help you change it. If you're ready to rewrite the rules of your industry's digital landscape, visit Boxer.agency today and let's get started.
In conclusion, unconventional growth tactics like focusing on micro markets, strategic content partnerships, experiential marketing, innovation hubs, gamification of any kind, it offers a fresh, unique, fun way to expand your business. Most companies don't do this stuff. Just by very act of doing it is going to set you apart. Exploring these different strategies can definitely give you a competitive edge and it can drive sustainable growth. What I want you to do now is reflect on your current growth strategies. Are you tapping into niche markets that larger competitors might overlook? Yes or no? How can you create more immersive experiences for your customers? And finally, what role can partnerships and innovation play in your growth plans? Considering these questions, the idea behind all this is for it to shine a light on or expose opportunities for improvement, opportunities for implementing these new unconventional strategies into what you're already doing. If you're struggling with any of this, if you're struggling to implement or come up with ideas for unconventional, fun, weird, wacky growth tactics, and you need a strategy that aligns with your marketing goals to do all this, I'm here to help. Reach out to me, let's chat. I'll buy you 14 beers worth of my time at no cost to you. That's a half hour on Zoom. I have nothing to sell you. And my only goal here is to provide you with actionable value that you can apply directly to your business. You can get at me on LinkedIn or by reaching out to me directly on my website. That's michaelpacheco.co. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and let me know what was valuable for you in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're listening to this as a podcast, please give us a review on whatever platform it is that you're listening on. All of these things help us reach more folks and help more businesses, and really that's our big goal here. So I want to thank you for all that you're doing and all the contributions that you are making to the world with your business. As ever, I'm Michael Pacheco. Until next time, cheers.
You've been listening to The Revenue Engine with Michael Pacheco. For inquiries into market leadership, tailored strategies, or personalized consulting, visit michaelpacheco.co.